This is Buzz with Ultimate Direction, here with the Hilly Goat, a.k.a. Hillary Allen.
Hey, how are you?
Good. And I see you're doing great.
Ah.
Last year you achieved the rare double. You finished second in the Skyrunning Ultra Running Series while almost falling to your death.
Yeah, that's I don't think anyone else does that double.
That's a rare one.
Yeah. I was proud to, finish second and survive from falling. So.
Indeed. People know a lot about that, but it looks like you got attacked by a bear here recently. Is that right?
This is the scar. This is the one that, if I ever forget that, I fell 150 feet, this one definitely reminds me. And it's nice, depending on my mood, I can, make up mountain lion attack, bear attack, shark attack.
Right, wherever you are, you've got an instant response.
Yeah, exactly.
But falling 150 feet onto some sharp rocks...
That's really the truth.
That's really the truth. Well, you made an amazing... Oh, and here is the vest that you're wearing. Unfortunately, your mother couldn't handle the sight of blood, so...
Yeah, it was gotten up. There's a few little scratches, but hey, it's pretty durable. That's for falling that far. I think that was full of food and water. I think the bottles I lost, but perhaps it saved my...
The bottles might have saved your life.
Yeah, who knows? Or my back. I did break it, but maybe it prevented me from breaking my back more. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, kidding aside, your injuries were quite severe. We talked at that time, and you were wrecked. You're pushing yourself around that stupid little scooter.
Yeah.
And you weren't a happy little camper. The whole thing, of course, is, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm sure it's all for the better, but that isn't really what you were saying, was it?
No, I think it's common for a lot of athletes who undergo injuries to kind of be in denial of, or trying to. There's this pressure to search for some silver lining, to try to find if this happened for a reason. But I couldn't really come up with a good reason of why I fell. It was just an accident, right? It's a numbers game. It's I wish it wouldn't have happened to me, but injuries are not fun. Especially being, in a very fit part of my life, being able to run 50 miles through the mountains and then not being able to walk,
right.
Or being able to, be completely dependent on people.
You couldn't drive.
No, I couldn't drive. I'm on the go. I'm very busy. I like to do a lot of things, and I was just completely dependent. I felt helpless, and it was not very fun.
It wasn't fun at all.
No, it wasn't fun. I found a way to keep going. I literally had to try. Some days it was very hard to not give up, because I didn't see a purpose. I didn't know if I'd be able to move the way I wanted to again. I tried to keep a positive attitude about it, a new kind of game plan every day, but it was not fun.
I think your exact words were, "This sucks." And do you think that honesty and that meeting it head on and just acknowledging it might have helped spur and speed your recovery?
I think so, because if I tried to avoid the fact that it sucked or tried to kind of make up a story in my head that it was okay or that I was okay, it might have been harder. I'm a very honest and blunt person, so just admitting that and kind of that was my reality. I think it helped just to kind of acknowledge it and, okay, this sucks, but what am I going to do to make it suck less or find a way for it to not suck anymore?
Right, not suck anymore. Well, you came back amazingly strong. Here you are, scar and all, on the cover of Women's Running magazine. Stronger than ever, ultra runner Hillary Allen talks about life, death, and the importance of resilience.
Oh yeah, he's squinting because it doesn't really look like me in the photo. I think it's but
I think that is you.
Yeah, it is me. They did take. I do remember the photo shoot. It did happen. But yeah, I think. If people always ask me about silver linings and kind of what did happen, or what I've learned from the situation. But I still feel like I'm still learning and still coming back. I don't kind of see it as something to be learned, but just an opportunity to kind of, this is my reality and what am I going to do with it. So.
And you've done a lot already. You won the Cortina 48-kilometer race, and a little while after that you were second in the vertical K.
The vertical K was first. Then I went to Cortina, but that's.
You won a 48K mountain race.
Yeah, and it was in Europe too, so more technical trails, which I wanted to get back to Europe, but I had no intention of racing actually, because it was a week later. And I was, doubting my body, but I just decided to kind of go for it, take that courageous step to be like, okay, well, I mean, I was on the elite start line, but, I was doubting, am I elite anymore? Like, I have no idea. And it's really scary, especially as, competing at that level, wanting to compete there again.
And those people go off fast.
Oh my gosh, in Europe, it's like a freaking 5K.
Right. The gun goes off, they drop the hammer.
Yeah.
There's no chit-chat.
No, there's no chit-chat. And they're just like, oh yeah, sweet, you almost died. All right, let's go. Like, I'm like, all right, there's nothing sweet. Even the guys, like, it was really funny, like, later in the race, I remember, I love climbing as much as I can, and I was, like, running as much as I could on the uphills. And I remember late in the race, I was, like, passing some of these guys, because I thought I was, back in the pack, and I was trying to catch all these girls who I thought were in front of me. But I was trying to catch the guys, apparently. And, like, as I would go by these guys, like, they're panting, and they're like, oh, you were the comeback girl.
The comeback girl.
And I'm just like, whatever. And I'm just like, eat my dust. Like, like, I felt in my head just like, well, I'm going to pass you now.
All right, whatever, eat my dust. This is going down as a memorable quote.
No. Yeah, maybe it's a good one.
It's a good one. Now, coming up, you're doing soft rock, which means the
Yeah.
hard rock course with a nice food and bedding 2 nights.
Oh, yeah.
That's coming up just in a few days.
Yeah, so Monday. I've actually never done soft rock before. I've done part of the hard rock course, but never in the full kind of committed loop.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that was my goal to do. I remember when I tried to make goals for what I wanted to accomplish in the summer. That was one of them, to do soft rock.
All right.
So, but not race, so now I get to do both.
You're going to do it.
Yeah.
What else is coming up in the future, Hillary?
So as far as races, I'm going to do Trans Rockies.
Ah.
I'm teaming up with Lucy Bartholomew. It's kind of around the 1-year anniversary mark, so just kind of celebrate in my home mountains. I think it'll be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Stage races.
And you and I had talked about Sierra High Route.
Yes, I know. That is still on my list.
Okay.
So it's one I really want to do. So I still have all the maps. That's definitely in the back of my mind.
Okay, so if we're out doing it together, at some point you're going to go like this and say, eat my dust?
If you egg me on, yeah.
Okay, there it is. It's a promise. We got it. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work, and
Thank you.
You look terrific. Thank you.
Thanks very much.